Hello, how you doing? I'm Hassan. I'm an American chauffeur, and it's been brought to my attention uh, that one of the things that makes it kind of makes it difficult for me to do videos and just straight up be on you like this, right? Just be up all on you about my experience in the transportation industry. That's Uber, Lyft, and now I'm a chauffeur, and I run it all together. I still do the blacks, Uber Black and Lyft Black. See, Uber and Lyft ain't nothing but a client for me, so I'm not gonna carry you too much through that right now. But that's basically what they are. Okay, I have two vehicles now. I have a sedan and also an SUV, which happens to be a Chevy Suburban. I also have a BMW, that's my sedan. So I'm growing in the industry, and when I get to the housekeeping part, then I'm going to deal with more of that. But what has been brought to my attention, it says anything to keep it telling the real deal, right? Okay. It's been difficult because, see, my experience with this has been a beautiful thing of getting me to know me. And I guess the reason it's been difficult just to share it from that perspective like that is because everybody into the money thing. Everybody into the money thing. Look, that's a beautiful thing, but I was thinking about what about me? I came from being homeless, dadgummit, over here. And that ain't a nice place to be if you don't want to be that way. If you don't want to be homeless, being homeless ain't nice. Because there's plenty of people out there who want to be. I wasn't one of them. I wasn't one of them that wanted to be like that. And that's just a few of them. Ain't nothing but, maybe if I get honest about it, if it's 5% of them who's serious. Okay, so the way I got out of it is through doing rideshare, Uber and Lyft. I signed up because, see, I hadn't totally whacked my life totally out. Like some homeless people, their life just totally shot on through. You see what I'm saying? All kinds of ugly things. For me, I end up with a disease. I'm gonna quit being shy about it, about telling you that. I'm a real private person, so I wasn't saying much about it. Okay, I had a disease that people call, I had like what they call cancer. Okay, they told me I didn't have it so long to live. I don't want to get too deep with that. How it relates to me coming into the transportation industry is that I was shot out, totally homeless, body in horrible shape. I mean, Cosmo looked better than me. You see what I'm saying? I was in really bad physical shape. I was very unhealthy person from all them drugs and everything that they was giving me, and I wasn't eating right in the beginning in the first place. I called myself doing better. I wasn't getting wild, doing crazy stuff. I wasn't eating like chitlins and all that old kind of stuff, or a bunch of hog maws and nothing like that. I wasn't eating none of all of that. I was eating, just regular chicken wings. Rub me some chicken wings. Hell, it might be, chicken, my excuse for eating so many chicken wings, the chicken didn't need a damn wing anyway. They can't fly no way. But anyway, so much for that. But I ended up catching that disease, and they gave me a certain amount of time to live, but I decided I was going to live. They said I was going to be dead in a certain time. I decided I was going to live. You know how they do that anyway. Anyway, them doctors, they have a way of doing that. Anyway, it ended up driving me homeless. Okay, I was on 25 different medications. Okay, and when this rideshare thing came along, I was living in a homeless shelter. Okay. Since I'm a writer and I enjoy writing, that kind of helped keep my head clear, I guess. Uh, but I would put my little articles in different groups in Facebook. So I was forced, I had to keep, do what I could to keep a phone. Of course, I did end up losing the phone, but I kept writing anyway until I could finally get a phone. Then I could start back putting my articles out. Anyway, so much for that. Okay, so when rideshare came along, I wasn't really nowhere really honorably in this structure here. I wasn't honorably in it, okay? Because first off, I was homeless, I was feeling bad about myself. My health, my physical health wasn't good at all. My mental health, of course, when you're homeless, things happen. Mentally, you're affected spiritually, and of course, you're affected physically. Okay, so I wasn't in good health, and I had to come back a long way, from health. I was on 25 different medications. Now I don't take none but one, and that's the blood pressure medication. Because what I do, I changed this health situation. I started eating better, and rideshare put the money in my pocket so I could start eating better. I think the first thing I got was a juicer. Okay, it would cost $400. I was just learning how to eat, learning how to live, learning how to do all that. So I got a juicer. Well, the first one I got was like $100. It was one of them rapid spin juicers, but I found out it really wasn't giving me all the nutrients that I needed. So I messed around and I went on here and got a better juicer. See, that's why I'm kind of weird about this structure here. Competition driving, what is it? It's about you becoming the best you can be. So much for that. Let me get back into this because I don't want to. Okay. So when I started doing this now, what happened was because, I like reading, I like studying, whatever. Because of doing rideshare, I was able to really get more into this being educating myself area type of thing. All right. So it's still no good sitting around no damn shelter, man. Okay, all that is rain and snow and sleet off your head. It's just a bed and a thing in there to keep you warm with a door you can shut. You don't have nothing, but that place where I was at, hell, let me see, it was kind of a square looking place, so it was, let me see, there might have been 10 bathrooms up on that level, but 3 of them even work worth a damn. Them places filthy, man. Them places filthy, man. All right? So I just, I couldn't keep doing that. I couldn't keep living like that. And so I was able, because of Uber and Lyft, I was still there, still living in the shelter and everything. Sometimes I enjoyed this. Hey, look, sleep in the car, man. Just sleep in the car. Okay, back then during that time, they didn't have no time limit. You could work 24 hours a day if you wanted to. So, it's all good. Anyway, let me move it on forward. Okay. After a moment, it struck me very clearly. Now, they was advertising that Uber and Lyft, that rideshare was like doing your own business, work the way you want, when you want, how you want, that sort of thing. If you don't want to, you don't. If you do, you do. I didn't have a car. So they had an exchange leasing program with the whole office set up. You go down there, you could have nothing but your driver's license. You walk out of there with a car. Driving for Uber. That was for Uber. I got the car through Uber. Okay. So I got all hooked, set up and everything. And see, when I walked in there, I was trying to, I was in bad physical shape. I wasn't looking too good, So I had this arm here that didn't work. So I was trying to fake it because it hurt. That damn thing hurt, man. Damn. So I was trying to be cool, you know, walk in, hey, how you doing, everything. Fortunately, my good hand, this is my good hand, this is my good arm. Well, now both my arms work. Now both my arms work, so I got through that. Anyway. Uh, so they gave me the stuff I had to sign. I signed with this hand. I do everything with this hand. Reach up, you know, do what I had to do. So he didn't say nothing. And then I had a little limp, but you know how sometimes when you're cool, you be trying, you know, being cool. You see what I'm saying? So I had a bad arm and bad leg. But that didn't seem to bother them none. Okay. So, since that didn't seem to bother them none, hey, they went ahead and gave me a Toyota Corolla. I didn't know a damn thing what I was, you know, I just heard about it. I did some little research on it and everything. My son had said something about it. I says, well, hey, you know, hell. So, I was looking it up and everything, and I heard all these people talking about it was a scam, but it really wasn't no scam. I mean, I got a car, I'm actually driving the car. I said, yeah, but you ain't got paid yet, so the other shoe ain't dropped. Came next week, I ended up having some money. I said, well, okay, well, hey, it's okay. It ain't no scam, it's real. Let me go ahead and do what I gotta do, and so much that part of the story. I'll probably mention some details about some of these things. But it incensed to me and kind of struck me somewhat that, hey, man, they ain't train you how to do nothing. They ain't show you how to do nothing. You know what's best in your heart to do. You know what you really want to do. Let's start getting into this thing and start practicing some stuff. Okay, so anyway. I need to go on here and end this video right quick. I'm going to do everything I can to try to keep these videos as short and to the point as possible without leaving out the most important part. The person who's making the video is me, and I'm hoping that what I share will be something that you can relate to and some things that maybe you can learn from. So until that time, until the next video, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you are interested in becoming, joining or being a part of Uber and Lyft, because you can operate it as if it's your own business. I do have my codes below in the description box, along with some other codes too, and that description box thing probably gonna grow. So until the next video, before I get too wound up and get fired up again, until the next video, drive safe and drive with confidence.